clear for that new FIFA this month, but 50 matches in a sitting, it just isn't enough. Festival the usual, need to use the urinal, wait up in the line half the time, but the dudes are full. Car smoking and I'm knowing there's a problem, gotta own it. Now I'm yelling out some shit like common issue with the holder. You gotta be kidding me, fuck, dude, as if you ain't feeling me. I got a problem you don't understand.
What up, everybody? Howdy fucking do?
We're Jungle Beats, Australia's plug to the fucking fucks reviews in the country.
I'm Skippy the Bush fucking kangaroo nutter Taurus.
Damn. I'm Alexander Sandalis, aka Sandy Sand.
Pterodactyl Smith.
Shout out to Will Smith.
My boy.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're here today to review a new Australian artist. And kindly hit me up on social media, and we had a really good chat. Talked a lot of nerd stuff as well, especially like DC Marvel, and I was really interested in what he's done. I think I've heard a few of his stuff in the past.
Who is he, Alexander Man?
His name is Clue. He is a rapper based in Melbourne, and he is trying to tackle more comedy rap, which I think is very interesting because there is no sort of, I guess, main comedy rap in Australia. He said he takes a lot of inspiration from stuff like Little Dicky, who's made a huge name for himself in the US and now the world. So I think if he wants to follow in that footsteps, it'd be interesting to check it out and see what he brings to the table of comedy rap.
Absolutely, because when you think comedy rap, you do not think the Australian scene.
And he also has worked a lot with Mini Coop, who is now AKA Martian. And,
Good, he changed his name.
Yeah, I know, right?
Can't compete with a fucking car company, man. I'm sorry. You just can't.
But yeah, and I also know Martian's dropped some new music too, so hopefully in the next few weeks we can get to that as well. But for now, want to see what Clue's got for us. This track was released, I think, around 9 months ago. It's got a video to it, and we're just going to get to it and see how we feel about it.
I feel great about it.
You gotta be kidding me, fuck, dude, as if you ain't feeling me. I got a problem you don't understand. And I got a problem you don't understand. I'm telling you now, people seem to think we got it easy, and it crazy being just another guy. Like as if for me, we don't have any problems off the top. Don't talk about it a lot, but I'll tell you about some problems that we got. For example, at a festival, the usual, need to use the urinal, wait up in the line half the time, but the dudes are full. See one open up, so you step back in that cubicle, but see the dude before you seem to miss with all these urines. Still, you're not wanting to add to it. Not like you're immaculate, but seems your reason being is your aim is pretty accurate. You could get some paper towel, clean up from the sound, because wiping someone else's piss is not how you gonna handle this. That's it, no, leave it for the next, no, that's just getting bigger, yeah, that's just stuck in pushing, no, but I'm broken, so now just to flush, you gotta ban, no, so before you leave, you better use up all that hands, no, they get you cleaning when you're leaving, but you won't for any reason. There's a guy going in behind you, and now shorty is believing it was you. Walk away quickly as you can do, and you're so clean, ain't going number 2. You gotta be kidding me, fuck, as if you ain't feeling me. I got a problem you don't understand. I got a problem you don't understand. You gotta be kidding me, fuck, as if you ain't feeling me. I got a problem you don't understand. I got problems you don't understand. Yeah, 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. I'm out of 99 problems from the main one. I'm driving 90 round the town, car starts to make a sound. I'm pulling off the road so I can try to work it out. Car smoking and I'm knowing there's a problem, gotta own it. Now I'm yelling at some shit like I'm an issue with the holder. Making sure that my confusion isn't showing. Well, I'm looking for that on-off switch, I'm not unknowing, and I'm going insane, blowing out my fucking brains, googling this shit away. Man, I'm trying to explain it a sophisticated way, but I don't know what I'm saying. But I could talk shit for fucking days, and she falling for it, making shit sound awful boring, and she'll still ignore it all. I can still attempt to make it look like I've got all the knowledge. Gonna tow a truck on the load just when she wasn't watching. When he turns up, what a coincidence, but now I got it. You gotta be kidding me, fuck, as if you ain't feeling me. I got a problem you don't understand. I got a problem you don't understand. You gotta be kidding me, fuck, as if you ain't feeling me. I got a problem you don't understand. I got problems you don't understand. You might say I'm weird, never put shirts in the sun, throw them in the dryer and they shrink, that's why I give them the month. Yep. They know clear for that new FIFA this month, but 50 matches in a sitting, it just isn't enough. Instead I'm stuck out with the boys, we're sitting down in the club. I see a hottie across the room, they try to tell me man up, but now I got an awkward boner, I don't wanna stand up. Guys, if you feel me, put your hands up and sing it like you gotta be kidding me, fuck, as if you ain't feeling me. I got a problem you don't understand. I got a problem you don't understand. You gotta be kidding me, fuck, as if you ain't feeling me. I got a problem you don't understand. I got problems you don't understand. I got problems, I got problems, I got problems you don't understand. I got problems, I got problems, I got problems you don't understand.
Oh, nice. Ah, that was Matt.
I don't know what your thoughts are on this type of stuff, but I thought that was very entertaining and humorous. And yeah, I think your flow was, even like musically, he had a good flow. His hook was catchy. The production was powerful and in your face, and suited the lyrics. That was very entertaining to me.
Yeah, it's true. Us guys do have guy problems, man. And people just don't understand. I kind of like how the chick in the car had like the Take a Stand shirt. I don't know if that's for like female equal rights. I think that's what it stands for. And you're like talking about guy shit, so that's I fuck with that shit.
Yeah.
Also, the whole peeing in the festival thing in the seat, I'm 100% with you. Many times I've been busting to go for number 2 and I walk in there and there's just piss everywhere. And you got to go, man. So I fucking get the paper and just like pat it around the edges, wipe it off, wipe like twice, then put more paper, sit down so I sit on the paper. Like, shit, man. We've been there. With the car bit though, I don't know, it's kind of a different step, like really good wordplay once again, but I feel like going from the cubicle P humor to like the car, I feel like the humor was sort of gone a bit away there.
Okay, I feel you. Okay.
Because it's still guy problems, but like it wasn't as humorous.
Okay.
Like the visuals were, but the lyrics weren't.
Okay, I understand.
I had to go from toilet humor to that. But I thought the ending was really good with like the awkward boner and the FIFA one, like, and also the shrinking clothes. Your mum, like, I've been there as well. Also, I didn't know you could sing, man. I'm assuming that you're in the hook. It's cool. You didn't try to overdo it. You kept it really simple. It matched the beat, really catchy. So yeah, a really, really good hook. And I think you've done really good on this track.
You could make a whole series based on this, and I think it would be smart to do.
You really could do a whole
on
series on
Instagram,
kind problems.
Facebook, and YouTube. You could do like a 1-minute little snippet. I feel like that could go viral very easily.
Guy problems.
Especially if you did it in Australian kind of. Well, you're Australian, obviously. You do an Australian version. It's kind of humorous for Americans. I definitely think there's a market for that, for you to blow up.
I think that's why what he's doing is quite smart, because Australian humor is very different to a lot of the other world humor. And we obviously are quite Americanized with the things we watch. So a lot of the times the humor's missed with us. But if we have something more Australianized, we'd be like, fuck, we find that funny. We live this. No one else gets this.
Yeah.
So I think it's really a big key to have something like that prominent in Australia.
Yeah.
So I think he's got a market that he can definitely smash out if he keeps doing shit in this direction. I think he can really nail it.
You know what to do now, Clue. Go off and do your thing, man. There's a market for this, I think.
I think it's really smart, this direction you're taking your music. I think this comedy type, no one's doing it, and no one's doing it like you, because...
And you even have a music video. I think the music video is super smart to accompany
really
it.
Smart.
Do visuals for all your videos, because if we just listen to this, I wouldn't enjoy it anywhere near as much.
Thank you very much, Clue. Thank you for reaching out to me. I know a lot of people do reach out to me, and a lot of times I'll be like, Patreon, because Patreon helps us get to what we want to get to. But sometimes, especially if you're Australian, like, because we're all about supporting a lot of the local stuff as well.
We make exceptions to the rule sometimes.
Yeah.
And but yeah, if you we'd like support on Patreon if you can afford a couple of $1,000 million.
And fuck yeah, I heard you got a feature on a Marshall's new album, so I'm excited to check that out as well.
Oh, he does serious music as well?
I'm not sure.
So we don't know if it's going to be comedy or serious?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I just know he's on Marshall's new album.
All right.
Which I think dropped last week, 2 weeks ago.
All right.
So it'd be nice to check a bit of that. But either way, really enjoyed this. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Clue.
We're Jungle Beats.
We're Jungle Beats. So yeah, I watch everything with captions, man. Everything.
I'm more into that, man. I feel like then we'd get along with movies watching.
Yeah, because everyone else fucking hates captions. Like, can you turn the captions off? And deep down, I'm just like, okay.
Oh, really? You don't fight it?
I don't fight it.
Okay. You know, be like, hey, this is my house. I want to have captions.
Nah, man, I don't give a fuck. Whatever makes other people happy, because it's not gonna like poison my happiness having no captions,
Poison.
It's like, oh, no captions! I'm dying!